If you're running a local business, you've probably heard it all before. You've probably heard people say, just run some ads or hire an agency. They'll take care of everything. Buy this one secret strategy and the leads will just roll in. And listen, I get it. When you're busy juggling customers and you're managing staff, trying to keep your business afloat, it's really tempting to believe the quick fixes. You want them to be true. But we have to be real about that advice because it's not made for you. It's made for influencers. It's made for e-commerce brands. It's made for companies with teams and big budgets and lots of time. And that's not you. This video is going to show you a better plan, a better path, one that's built for local business owners who need results and not huge complexity. A path that gets you real leads without paid ads, without a commitment to an agency, and without spending your life trying to go viral on social media. I'm not talking about any gimmicks here, and there's no tech overwhelm, just a simple system, one you can actually build and run yourself, and you can start today. So let's talk about why your marketing isn't working. Nobody is saying this very clearly, but most marketing advice is not for you. It's for online big brands, and it's for the influencer type, people with maybe some digital products. It's for massive companies with full-time marketing teams and big ad budgets. But you're a local business and you run maybe a bakery or a gym, or you're a realtor, or you're a small dental office. So what would a local business do? Well, they typically just piece together lots of random tactics. They try to maybe boost a post on social media. They try some blogging for a while. They pay someone to do their SEO, and you're not even sure what that even means. But nothing seems to really click and take off. And worst of all, there's really no clear plan. So there's no system. It's just guesswork. And that's exactly what keeps you stuck in this hamster wheel, because when you're overwhelmed and you're unsure, you stay in this learning mode instead of getting into action mode. And that's where the gurus, they win, because they sell you these retainer packages. They promise this done for you magic, but they don't teach you how to build something sustainable and something long term. All right, let's get into some practical stuff here. There's a system that works really well. We've seen these exact steps that I'm about to talk about drive consistent leads for local businesses across every kind of industry, whether you're running a med spa or a martial arts studio or a dog grooming service. These are the building blocks that people need in order to gain the right customer. So here's what to focus on. First of all, a clear website. We talk about that a lot. You don't need a fancy website. You don't need an award-winning website. You need a very clear, basic website. And it should have three things. First of all, who do you help? Who is it that needs your service? Then, what do you help them with? And finally, how can they get started with you? Keep it that simple. Don't put a bunch of clutter on there. People should land on your homepage of your website and instantly know they're in the right place. Number two, Google and SEO basics. When someone searches, I don't know, chiropractor near me or the best gym in Philadelphia, you have to show up. And this isn't about ranking nationally or trying to write a bunch of blogs and content. It's about making sure that your business shows up when local people are looking for you. So you want to start this by claiming and optimizing what's called the Google Business Profile, if you haven't done that already. Make sure your website has your city and your keywords that reflect what you actually do. And we're not trying to trick the search engines here or the algorithm here. It's about being findable when it matters most to people. And number three is trust signals, things like reviews. This next generation of buyers, they don't believe advertisements anymore. They believe what other customers say, and they believe what their peers are telling them. So good reviews, that's social proof. They close the sale for you, or at least warm up that lead. So make it a real habit to ask for reviews. Make it easy for customers to leave one for you. A few sentences from a happy client can actually be more powerful than any headline that you can write or any advertisement that you can buy. Number 4 is some simple video content. Now, listen, you don't have to be a YouTuber. You don't have to be a professional videographer, but you do need to be seen, and video helps to do that. It helps people connect with you and build trust with you. So start with some short, simple videos. Who are you? What do you do? Maybe a quick tip in your industry to answer some common questions. Show your face, be consistent, and let people see the real person that's behind the business. And number 5 is automated follow-up. Now, here's where businesses lose a lot of leads because they never follow up. Someone calls or fills out a form and they don't hear anything because you're busy working on another project or it's over the weekend. You don't need something complicated. You just need a simple system that keeps the conversation going. Set up an automated text or an automated email that says something like, "Thanks for reaching out. Here's what to expect next." That little communication alone can double your conversions. The key is to not let anyone fall through the cracks. Number 6 is social media with purpose. Now, this one's big because this is where many local businesses waste a lot of time. They're posting to try to get more likes and get more shares, and those things are important, but they're often vanity metrics because your job on social media is really just to connect with your local community, not impress this algorithm. But ask yourself, is what I'm about to post helping someone in my town? Is it making my business easier to trust? And is it moving someone closer to reaching out to my business? So post with those things in mind, and value will beat that vanity every single time. If you put all 6 of these pieces that we just talked about together, you've got a pretty decent local lead engine. Not a big complex funnel, not some trend that you're trying to follow, but a system, a simple system that works even if you're short on time, if you have a small team, or if you have a small budget. Now, if this is resonating with you, if you're thinking, yeah, this is kind of finally marketing advice that I'm hearing for the first time, maybe it actually makes sense for my business, I'm sure you're not alone because it's very confusing out there. There's a whole community, though, right now of local businesses and business owners that are trying to do the same work that you're trying to figure out. They're building real systems, they're getting real results, and they're keeping it really simple. That's what our free school group is all about. It's just some helpful trainings with real conversations and some plug and play templates that you can start using right away. If you're ready to start doing this more on your own and have some independence and own your own marketing, and you want a space where you can learn and you can ask questions and you can stay consistent and connected with other people, click the link in the description below and jump on into this school community. We'd love to have you there. All right, let me help make this real for you. Let me give you some assignments, a little bit of homework. And you don't need to wait until you know more to feel ready. Here's exactly what you should focus on this week. Number 1, claim and or update your Google business profile. That's your Google map. If you haven't done that, that's number 1. Make sure your profile is verified. Make sure it's fully filled out. Make sure it has clear contact information. Add all of your hours of operation, all of your services there. And if you can, get 3 good reviews. Number 2, record a quick intro video. Just grab your phone, hit record, say who you are, say who it is that you help, and talk about how to reach you. Number 3, post that. Upload that video everywhere, to your website, to your social media platforms. Share it in email if you want. Facebook, Instagram, even on your Google listing if you want to do that. Step 4 is to set up a basic lead form. Now, we offer these inside of our Impact System, and you can learn more about that in the school community, but you need a place where you can collect contact information and send out auto responses to people who are interested in your service. That one message like that can mean the difference between a lead and a missed opportunity. If you put these 4 simple things together, it becomes very, very powerful. You don't need a million strategies. You don't need to find out what the next trend is, but you need some sort of rhythm. You need to focus on being visible, being valuable, and being consistent with your business. And that's what creates momentum. The greatest part about marketing is that you don't have to do it all at once. and I'm here to help you along the way any way I can. Watch this next video for more information on how to market your local business.